Harry Sinden said that he did a decent job defensively, but he wasn't really that interested. Does that describe you?
I resemble that remark. It's something that the game would the puck would always come to him. But the great players, even when sometimes you don't think they're doing that much defensively. If you watch Gordie and some of the old films, they're always around the middle of the ice, even in their own end. They know the puck's coming to the middle. The puck always has to come to the middle, to the net, either in the offensive end or to the net in the defensive end. And if you watch Gordie as a winger, he was always coming to the middle because he knew the puck would be coming to that area sometime.
Wendel Clark is with us on this special edition of Hockey Central at noon. I know I'm going to be ask you to be speculative here, but how do you think you would have handled it being a young player breaking into the league, playing against a 51, 52-year-old player like Gordie Howe? Would you have tried to push it a little bit, get in his face, get in his grill, or would you have laid back a little bit?
Hard to say. I don't think it would have laid back, but it would probably run into the first elbow. That would have been right there as you're going to hit him. He'd have protected himself. He knew everybody that was on the ice, and when I was younger, definitely playing very physical, I would have definitely ran into an elbow or a stick.
Yeah, I was going to say, he'd lay the lumber on you for sure, and you get the elbow as you were leaving.
That's it. No, he made sure, and the biggest thing that Gordie did, if you talk to his teammates and guys that played with him, is what he'd do for his teammates around them. They were all playing bigger. They were all stronger players because of how he carried himself on the ice. All the other players that played with him got more room on the ice as well.
Wendel, it's another distinction. One of your best hits was on Mark Howe in overtime and led to one of your all-time great fights with Rick Tocchet, didn't it?
Well, it did. It was overtime, finished my check in the corner, and Mark was probably a top 2 defenseman in the league at that time, so that's pretty much a no-no in a regular season game. And I think I had my gloves off already, knowing somebody out of the Philadelphia Flyers was coming, and the first 2 skated away, but Rick Tocchet never, and that was a great little duo between a couple of young guys in the league.
That was one of the classic fights you had, no doubt.
Another great conversation with the Saskatchewan product, Wendel Clark. Thanks for doing this today. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, guys.